Mrs. K, how many hearts have you broken in your lifetime?
Mrs. K has not broken any heart.
You're sure?
Yes, I'm very
Somebody might
sure.
feel like I broke their heart, but from my own side, I didn't.
It's their word against mine.
As far as you're concerned, you haven't broken anybody's heart.
Yes, I haven't broken anybody's heart because people who like what we said in the other video, in case if you don't watch the video, go and check it out. People who would say I broke their heart would be people that I found out that they are not going to be anywhere.
They are not your
life.
standard.
Yes, they are not.
They are not of the required standard.
Yes, so they are not going to be anywhere in my life journey. So instead of me wasting my time with you, I rather run away from you. So, and you won't call it heartbreak because you have been the one doing things. I can't run away if you are not doing things. So you've been the one committing, doing things, and I'm tired of taking those
Doing things like what?
Doing things, maybe lying, maybe not being accountable for the things.
Everybody lies.
Yes, but when it becomes too much now, there are let me use one instance for example. You when you are working hard, you are earning money, and you are not using it for something useful. All you use it for is to drink. Every time you want to be in the beer parlor. How do I build future with somebody that is doing this kind of
They want to chill.
You want to always chill. Okay, keep chilling. I don't want to chill, so I left because I don't want to chill.
But that's exactly what happens in a relationship where there is heartbreak. The party that walks away has their reasons, and the party that's left with their hands on their asses gets aggrieved. They say this person has broken my heart for so and so reason. To them, the reason is not justifiable, but to the person that walked away, they have justifiable reasons.
Yes, it's a heartbreak if you have not talked about it.
Okay, the ones you broke their heart, you talked about.
Yes.
It, then you broke their heart.
Yes.
I'm going to break your heart now.
No.
Watch me break your heart now.
I don't mean if you've not talked about it, I'm breaking your heart. Oh my goodness, what kind of husband is this? Mr. K, respect yourself.
Watch me break your heart.
That's
now.
not what I meant.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is that it's just like you say somebody broke your heart. Maybe you catch somebody cheating, and you say this person broke my heart. This person did not plan to. You guys didn't have discussion about cheating. That I will cheat on you, and if you catch me, don't break up with me, something like that. I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is that we've talked about you always sleeping in the beer parlor. We've talked about you wanting to, you're earning money. What are you going to do with it? Or how are you going to, you have this and that to take care of. When this money come, try to be taking care of these things. And you say, okay, yeah. And after this conversation, you are leaving the house, you're getting money, and you're going to rest in the beer parlor.
To chill.
Then when I confront you again, you say, beg.
I want to chill.
Problem not they finish, So this thing, you want me to just, I'm not seeing future.
Okay. This is it's a good standard. It's a good reason to break somebody's heart.
Yes.
But just admit you've broken hearts.
Okay, if you want to put it that way, so be it.
When you walked away for your justifiable reasons, did the other party not cry? Did they not lament? Did they not cry, lament, and call you non-stop? That's what happens when you break somebody's heart.
Okay, if you call it that, but for me, it's not heartbreak. It's just you don't want to be reasonable, so I decided to leave. Hey, you're the one that broke my heart because I didn't even come for this thing. You didn't.
What did you come?
This is not what I want to be identified with.
What did you
You
come?
not drag me into beer parlor. This thing. You broke my heart.
Anyways, I've broken only one heart. I admit it. Men love accountability.
See, it's not that. It's not.
Women do not love accountability.
Call it whatever you want, but this is it.
I've broken one heart, and my reasons weren't even justified. I was afraid of commitment, and I had to scram. I was afraid of. I had this girlfriend. She was good enough. She ticked many boxes, and I wasn't just ready. I just wasn't ready. I was still young, quite young. I think I was 22, 23, thereabouts.
Which many boxes? Is it not that one you told me about?
I said she ticked many boxes, not all boxes.
Okay.
Everybody ticks many boxes for whoever is. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
I know, but
Yes.
in your own behold, as you want to behold that neighbor movement and that non-stop, would that have also made sense if you were ready?
She loved what she's trying to say is
You have many boxes.
my ex loved sex. She loved sex, and she had would I call it a sneaky link? There's a guy she's too friendly with that I wasn't comfortable with. Yes, that's what she's talking about. She loved sex really well, and as a young guy, I loved the chance to prove myself every time that I could match up. So it wasn't really a big deal for me. Whatever it is I castigate about her loving sex is in retrospect. Is in retrospect. You know, hindsight is 2020. I'm thinking about it now after many years, and I'm analyzing after many years.
Yeah.
But then the sex part wasn't really a big deal. The big deal was she was being too familiar with somebody she shouldn't be familiar with. But that wasn't the reason why I scramped. She was being too straightforward and too direct earlier on, and I wasn't comfortable. I wasn't ready. I was jobless. I didn't have a job. I didn't have a foundation. I didn't have a job. I didn't have a house of my own. You know, I was just straight out of the university. And here she was talking about meeting her parents, and meeting her parents so we could stop using condoms and start going. Or I say, what the hell are you talking about? So I was scared. Like the part of I was like, this shit is really getting serious. Meeting your parents, meeting your folks, talking about serious stuff. You know, as a 23-year-old years back, man, I scramped because it all got really serious really fast. And you know, I had to come up with something. I came up with something, all right. I said, you did this, and what the things I was saying at the time, she couldn't defend herself because, you know, partly from what she said and partly from what I assumed. So everything, I just brought everything out as fact. And I said, you know what, we're done. You know what, we're done. And she cried a little and she called me non-stop, and I was like, phew, that was close. So yeah, I've broken just one heart. The rest I might.
And after that, they smashed your heart.
The rest I might have moved on out of standards. This person is not good enough for me and all that. But the one I register as breaking, as I deliberately broke this person's heart for no reason, just one. Yeah, hands up, I did that. So.
So after you broke someone's heart, how far your own heart? Have anyone broken your heart?
Of course.
Many times.
Many times, but one stands out. Char! This girl did me dirty. Well, I caught her cheating. I didn't walk into them, but I saw text messages and voice notes and WhatsApp messages on her phone. And the annoying thing was, instead of her to become apologetic, she was angry at me like, why the hell did you open up? Why the hell did you open my phone? Why the hell did you go through my text messages? Why did you go through my chats? I was incensed. I wanted to beat the shit out of her, but I'm a gentleman. And I forgave her.
Can you imagine? Hey!
That's just the first one was preamble. She had more coming my way. She had more loading. But all in all, she was the first and only girl that made me cry. I cried and I lost so much weight. In fact, she left me at the end of it all. She left me, and the next thing I saw her pre-wedding pictures with the guy. We were actually dating 4 months prior. The next thing it was like works of magic. Boom, she was getting married to somebody else, and I cried. I would lock myself up in the bathroom and I would cry, and I was just losing it. Every day I was losing close to 3 kg every day. My neck got long like an ostrich snake, and I complained to mutual friends. Everywhere that I cared to listen, I'll complain, and I'll just it was wholesome. It was wholesome. Heartbreak. But anyway, that was a long time ago. But that actually isn't the last relationship heartbreak for me. But that was significant. That one was significant because it started me on a journey of knowledge about women, a journey of information gathering about women. Even though I still fucked up. Few years later, I still fucked up. But I think some of the things I learned on my way to becoming the man I am, that I'm proud of now, this moment, started off from this particular heartbreak. You're awfully quiet today. You don't want to talk about the people you've broken their heart.
Who did I break their heart? I didn't break anyone's heart.
And nobody broke your heart.
Actually, I don't know. I would say, yeah, someone has broken my heart before, but it wasn't. I don't know. I took yes.
The biggest heartbreak of them all. I think what she's trying hard to get out is the heartbreak, the betrayal from family.
Yes. I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't say those heartbreak actually, touched me.
But the one of families.
But the one of families
stripped you naked.
Yes. Because just like I always say, I know what I want. I've always been this girl that knows what I want, and if it's not happening, just like the person who sleeps in a bar, I will feel hurt that I've been wasting my time with this person, and this is not. I'm the one that is heartbroken. That's what I'm saying. You broke my heart, actually, not the other way around. Because I'll feel I've been wasting my time with this person, and I felt I'm building something here. I don't like wasting my time. So now I'm not building anything here. I thought I had something. I don't have anything. So I'll just package myself, go in and rest my peace. You see, but. I would say now you can say that I handle heartbreaks well. Like, okay, it's not working, I accept it and I move on. I don't go beating myself or killing myself over it. But you see, the one of family, this one is just a dagger in my heart. I haven't felt any pain. I haven't felt anything painful like this. So it's too much.
So we're talking about heartbreaks, and heartbreaks can come from anywhere. It can come from your love relationship, and it can come from your family relationship, from your blood relatives, from your friend.
From
So
child.
we started off talking about heartbreaks from love relationships, but heartbreaks go deep. And we'll be continuing on our next episode. We'll be continuing on heartbreaks from family.
Yeah.
Thank you.